Oh, hello. I hope everybody's had a wonderful Sunday, and I hope all is well. It is the astrology readings today for all signs, and we're going to start off with the fire signs. That will be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Then the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and then Libra. I went blank then. Water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerians, and then finishing with the earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So I'm hoping as people joining me, yeah, we've got a few people here. So we've got lovely Vera. Good morning, Vera. So good to see you. So it's 1:17 here in the UK, AM that is, and so it's 2:17 for Vera here. So thank you for joining, Vera. We're night birds, aren't we, Vera? Shared both channels and liked both channels. Thank you so much. I will add you to the draw. Let me do that right now. Appreciate that very much. So thank you. I have you down. So thank you. And there's our Jeremiah. Hello, Jeremiah, darling. I will add you on there as well. So this is a draw for two 30-minute readings that Greg and I will pick on a Tuesday. So the last Tuesday of the month, at the end of the show, we will draw two people from this list. So just to say thank you for sharing, really, we just appreciate that so much. So I got you down there, Jeremiah. Oh, hello, Paula. So nice to see you, Paula. It's good to see you. You're looking very well. Love that picture. Beautiful picture. And here's Laurie. Hi, Laurie. So nice. And just got back from walking Marley. I hope he enjoyed his walk. You get put automatically if you share it or like the live. So if you've liked the live, I'll put you down. So yeah, it's just a way of saying thank you for helping us get this out there. So yeah, appreciated. So Laurie, so let's put you down, Laurie. I got you. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you. Oh, liked both channels and shared. Oh, I'll put you down for some more, Jeremiah, because I didn't put you down for both channels. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, last month, Linda Winger won both, but she shares it to about 7 places every time, so she gets put down a lot. Here's Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Oh, it's an older PC pic though. Oh, it's an older pic. Oh, I'm sure you still look beautiful. Yeah. Hello, Sarah. Good morning, afternoon, and evening all. Yeah. And Sarah shared it as well. Oh, do appreciate that so much. It just gets us past that algorithm there. Mum and I, that's why I was a bit late, because Mum and I was watching Ace an episode. It was like a real kind of like cliffhanger episode of Paradise. Is anybody else watching Paradise? It's on Disney Plus at the moment, and it's all about an underground bunker, basically, that if the world goes to pot, these people have got places underneath this bunker. And yeah, so it's really good. It's really, really good. So this bunker had daylight and, you know, had day and night lights. It was just looked like a normal running city underneath. So pretty good. It's a real, you know, it's like I didn't see some of this. Usually I see, because I watch a lot of movies and series and things, and it's like I can tell what's going to happen next because I've watched a lot of them. This one I didn't. This one took me by surprise. So I like that. I like that I get taken by surprise. So Lisa, darling, I've got you down here, Lisa. Thank you. Liked and shared. Well done. Thank you so much. Oh, he's doing great, especially after I finished the martingale collar I made for him. I don't know what a martingale collar is, but I'm sure he's a very lucky doggy. He is. He's a very lucky doggy. Vera is so good with him. So, yeah. So let's have a look and see if anyone's got any questions. Has anybody got any questions they want me to ask, you know, any dice questions, or you want me to do the dice, or you want me to do the pendulum, or you want me to pick you a card? I'm happy to do that. So yeah, it's all good. So I'm going back and forth. Oh, Paula, thank you. I will put you down for this. So Paula, brilliant. Really do appreciate that. 9522. Liked and shared. Yay! Thank you. There's Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you, Sharon. I'm having to talk quietly because Mum's just gone to bed. So how are you doing, Ali? I'm doing all right. Yeah. Bit of pain, but I'm all right. Yeah. 222. Just gone past. It's a minute past that. Can you pick me a card? Of course I can. Absolutely. So Sarah, let's have a look and see. I never usually just pick one card, but I will pick you some. Okay, so there's somebody who is drifting away from you and you're not sure whether to tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, let's talk, or whether it's just best to leave it that it's drifting. You're in one of those kind of awkward situations. It's indicating there is somebody around who is working really hard, you know, trying to be as stable and secure and create a stability as possible. But, you know, sometimes it's about, you know, who's got more. Sometimes it's about finances, sometimes it's about time, but it's all about, you know, somebody is playing one off from the other. It's like, and you can see it's like people are drifting away, but at the end of the day, you can't compete. That's the word. You can't compete sometimes with somebody who's playing mind games. But I do see that there is. But please know that you are honored and appreciated, especially from the spirit world. They know what you're they know what you're doing, and they know that you've got a heart of gold. Okay, you've got spirituality as well, and although you might be in kind of a fighting mode at the moment, it doesn't mean that that is, you know, your fault. You're just put in a situation that you're in, trying to do the best you can. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to take a drink because my voice is gone. Oh, that's better. That's better. I'll show you during the Patreon meeting what a martingale collar is. Yeah, I'd like to see that. So Vera said, could you pick one card for me too, just to see where I am right now? Of course I will. Let's have a look, Vera. Cards are lively. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a block at the moment. This feels as if you're trying to hold back anger, hold back frustration. You know, you can see here, it's like, you know, this represents kind of the frustrations and everything. And then you've got these kind of blocks here. So you're trying to hold back from responding to things. You're trying to be kind of calm and relaxed and everything. And this is making you more mysterious. It's making people wonder more about you. Okay. You've got your own plans. You haven't got time for any of that. You've got your own plans going on. You know what you want. You know what you're doing. You're focused on that. So it's like they're irrelevant, like you know, swatting away flies. That's kind of I don't know what that means to you, but that's probably to do with the situation that you're in, or you know what that means. Okay. Just put my heat pad on again. Okay. But hang in there, Vera. You know, it's all about, sometimes it's about, you know, concentrating and putting the flashlight on yourself, on your life, and everything else is kind of, it's just not important. So if that's what you're doing, then that's what they say is good. Yes. So Sharon, can you pick a card for a person I came across that clears negative entities and such? I want to know if it's genuine or not. Okay, let's have a little look. I believe this person does know what they're doing. So, yeah, is very good at it. I feel that this person has had a few, you know, either they've had an attachment in the past or they know what it feels like to be put in that situation. So, you know, what better person really to know what it feels like, so that you can kind of get rid of anything that shouldn't be there. I did get security around it. Be careful anybody who's asking lots of money though. Okay, so if someone's asking lots of money to get rid of these things, they're not really working for the light. Okay, because you're then benefiting from somebody's you know, fear, if you like. So yeah, apart from that, yes, I hope that helped. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Tough couple of weeks. I felt that. I felt that. Hello, Maria Scorpio. Hello. And Jeremiah, can you pull me a card? Yes, I can. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go and do some readings, and then I'll come back to the chat. So, yeah. Okay, so you're being very positive at the moment. You're being very kind of focused on where you want to be and what you want to be doing. And there's been some big, it's like a big change recently in what you are capable of, what you're doing. So this means that you've done really well in focusing it's like focusing your attention not on what you can't do or what, you know, what is wrong in your life. You're focusing on what is good in your life and where you're going. So I feel that Spirit are very proud of you, and they really feel it's like they want to sing your praises, basically, at how well you're doing. You're always thinking of little things that you can do that might earn a bit of money, that sort of thing. And this is a good thing because it makes you feel as if you're, being able to look after yourself, which is a good thing. Okay, I can see that somebody is wanting to wrap you up in cotton wool or make you feel as if they're there for you. And I feel that sometimes you feel a bit overwhelmed by that because you want to be independent, but sometimes you know that you can't be. So it's it's like a pull and a tug. Just I mean, I need you, but I don't want to have this. Okay, it's trying to be independent. So that's what they're telling me. So I hope that helped. Okay, I will come back to the chat and come back to any questions. Okay, and in a moment, I just want to start these readings, if that's okay. All right, but yeah, keep asking questions if you want to. All right, so we're starting off with the fire signs. So we will be starting off with Leo. Okay. So Leos. So what is these? 1630. Right, what do they want to tell Leos? Here we go. Okay, there does seem to be a lot of gossip or a lot of people trying to poke their nose in, interfere, trying to tell you what to do. I feel that you're trying not to listen. That doesn't mean to say whether you should or you shouldn't listen. It just means that you have got to a stage in your life where you don't know if you can keep taking all of this gossip energy or other people talking about other people in front of you. You really just want the love energy. You want sincerity and, people around you who care about each other. So I can see that you've decided to kind of draw away from the negatives, okay, in your life. And this will come up over and over and over again because this is what everybody is going through at the moment. Everybody's feeling the same way, okay. I can see that there is, for some of you Leos, this will be a love life boost. So this is where you, if you're in an existing relationship, then this will be somebody is appealing to you. This person, your love is making more of an effort, is making you feel wanted and cherished. And there's like a celebration energy around you. For those of you who are single, there is a chance of new love or meeting somebody who basically makes you believe that maybe if I had a person like that in my life, then love life would be good. A lot of people I'm feeling, it's like, I don't know if I can be bothered. When some people it's like, I don't know, I'm quite happy on my own. I don't really need a relationship. So sometimes people feel this, okay. I know I felt that, but when the universe decides that they're going to send you somebody, they send you someone. So you think you're in control of it, and you're not really. If everything aligns up, that special person is coming in, and that's that. But I do feel that, if you are single, look out for those signs, look out for those kind of lingering looks that you're getting from somebody else, and be accommodating if you like. So if you're in a crowd of people, you kind of need to give the others. If someone's wanting to speak to you, they're not going to come over to a crowd. So if you're in a bar, go up to the bar by yourself. Walk past them a few times. You're needing to meet people halfway. Okay, so but there is love around you. If you are not in a relationship, then this just means that you're sending out those right signals. Okay. Also talking about being independent and trying to do a lot of things by yourself without having to ask anybody. Okay, so I feel that sometimes it can be a bit much when you are always feeling as if you don't know the answer to something or you don't know what to do. You're trying to kind of like get on with things. Okay, so yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see for Leos. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius now. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarians. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of money being spent at the moment, and there's a bit of fear or worry about money and how you're going to make ends meet or how you're going to find the money for something that you really want. I can see that everything will be fine, okay, by the card that's just come out, the Sun card. So it means that keep visualizing that you will have the money. Visualize that everything's going to be fine. The universe is looking after you and everything is clicking into place, okay? Make sure that you do ask your spirit guides, your loved ones. Make sure you do ask them for help. Make sure that you are meeting the universe halfway as well, so that they know, you know, you're making an effort, and therefore they're gonna meet you. Okay, so yeah, it's not just you're sitting there going, bring it to me. The universe needs to kind of see that you're keen, but they also will look after you. The Three of Wands here is all about celebration of achievement. So you're already doing very well, Sagittarians, and they want you to keep telling yourself that you're doing really well. Seems to be love life or an emotional dilemma going on as well. And this is all next week. This is the 20th to the 26th of April. It feels as if there is somebody, Sagittarians, who is there's a bit of a love life dilemma. I feel as if there's somebody who's in a complicated situation. Now, for some of you, it will be love life, some it will be emotional, but it's like there's some people who are trying to get you to see it their way, and some people trying to get you to see it their way, and you're stuck in the middle, not knowing which way to go. Okay, because if you choose one or the other, you're going to upset somebody, aren't you? And so you don't know quite how to go about that. So you're in this kind of battle, you're in this kind of, you know, I just can't win. And what the universe is saying, that you will be diplomatic. By the end of all this, you'll be diplomatic and everybody will be happy. Everybody will be fine. Okay, so, you know, it might seem like a bit of a mess, okay, during this week, but by the end of the week, it will all be very calm, okay, and that's because of you. All right, so well done. And now we're going to go to Aries. So Aries, so got no way of getting out of a situation unless you kind of, you know, raise the roof, you know, unless you have to shout. They're talking about breaking free, I feel, from the judgment, breaking free from people who are, you know, pointing the finger or being negative around you. And it feels as if you're in a goldfish bowl sometimes, and that, you know, it's like, how do I get out of this? I can see that sometimes it's about being blinkered and not seeing anybody else, only seeing what you want to see. But there is going to be justice, okay? Justice is coming, okay? We do have the Justice card. And there is somebody around who's been the most judgmental, and this particular person has got a sting in their tail. This person is going to see that backfire, okay? All of their negativity is going to backfire at them, and they're going to have to be the one that is feeling judged, okay? So it will come back at them. I do see somebody talking about pregnancies also around you, Aries. So look out for that, okay? So that's what I get for the fire signs. So I'm going to go back to the chat and see what the conversation's like there. Okay, so where did we get to? Where did we get to? Oh, yes, Sarah said a tough couple of weeks. Pick a card for Jeremiah. Okay, so we've got a question from Marie. I'm wondering, how many kids do you see me having in life? I'm 33 years old, turning 34 in October. That's always a tricky one. It's always a tricky one to tell, really. So I don't usually answer these sort of things, but I'll see if they want to. But successful one. Okay, so I definitely see one successful. Okay, and that is a child in your life. They're using it in those words. There will be a child in your life. Okay, so from this point. So from this point. Okay, so I hope that that helped. All right. Oh. So I've built an igloo around me and my home, cold on the outside and warm and safe inside, to keep those people don't match our frequency away from us. Well, I believe it's working, so this is a good thing. Vera, can you pick a card for me, a general? Okay, all right, let's have a look. Lisa. The World card, lovely lady. Okay, so the World. This is about telling your guides that you deserve. You deserve to have everything in life that you want. You deserve happiness. You deserve health. You deserve wealth. You deserve security. Okay, so all of that is yours to have. And they just keep wanting you to keep pushing that out to the universe. Okay, because, you know, we've got the shouty card and we've got the World card. Okay, what's the third card? Yeah, and this is like that bubbly energy, that happy-go-lucky energy that just keeps, you know, rising above problems. And, you know, you honestly put me to shame. You really do. Whenever I speak to Lisa, everybody, Lisa is so positive, even when a situation is kind of hard, really, really hard for most of us to cope with. She's still got lots of advice and love and help for everybody. And there's an angelicness about Lisa, for sure. That's how I see it. But they're saying there's some good news coming by this summer. Okay, good news coming by this summer. And I feel that there's a brilliant idea that's going to come and is going to help you. Okay, brilliant idea. All right, this summer. Okay, so there you go. Just little quickies today. Sharon, it's my pleasure, Sharon. Paula, if you're pulling cards for individual or with loved one, either on my marriage or my spiritual life. If you're not, then that's okay. Of course I will. Yes. So Paula, let's have a look and see what they want to tell you. Okay, so There's been some sort of major changes, so big shake-up in your life at the moment. Something has shifted. Okay, so you have, it's like a breakthrough in understanding, a real kind of, it's like a clear vision of what it is that you now want to do, what it is that you're going to do. And I feel as if all that needs to be said is to tell another person what your plan is. And I can hear you kind of like doing that. Well, if they say this, I'm going to say that. And if they say that, I'm going to say this. So it's like you're building up your confidence to get your point out there. But I do feel that this has, like I said, it's happened. There's been an ending and a beginning. There's been a shift of your mindset, and you are now in a very different kind of energy. Okay. I do have a celebration of love here. So there's obviously a lot of love energy around you. Doesn't have to be love life, that card, but sometimes it can mean, you know, if you're talking about, you know, your marriage, it could be a celebration of your marriage together, you know, where you're getting on really well. It can be that your family life is, and your friendships are going very well. So but there is a little bit of gossip, they're saying to me, that you're trying not to listen to, because I can see that people are trying to interfere. And when people are interfering, it's like you've got people who are judging in the middle of it all. Okay, so and that's not good. Yeah, so but lots of big changes, they're saying, around you at the moment. Okay, but spiritual life, you're growing from strength to strength to do with your spiritual life. You're really listening to what your spirit guides are telling you now. You're acting upon it, rather than sometimes you used to get the messages and then not doing anything with them, or you would think later on, I knew I shouldn't have done that. You know, it was forgotten about sometimes, but you're not doing that now. You're listening. So there you go. Hope that that helped. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is go back and do the air signs now, and I'll come back to the chat in a minute with some more readings. Okay, so let's go with the air signs now. Aquarius. I'm just going to quickly pour myself a cup of a cuppa. Got the flask already here. I have a flask at my mum's and on my one cup at home. So I can just quickly make a drink. Thank you everybody to who's liked and shared the this live. I appreciate that very much. How's everybody been? Let me know what's been going on with you as well. Has it been a good week? It only seems like yesterday since I did the astrology readings. Honestly, it's gone so quick. I think it's because I did them on Monday. I think that I was late in doing the astrology readings. I think that's why. The mummy cat. If anybody saw my Facebook and saw the live, I did a story. The mum cat of the stray cat that had her babies in Megan's shed went back to Megan's, and the little floozy is on heat. I didn't know they could be on heat after, you know, breastfeeding there. I thought cats, they wouldn't. I don't know, but that's what I thought. But yes, they do, because all the tomcats have been around, and she went off for 10 hours, left the babies for 10 hours. And so after 5 hours, me and my daughter, Meggie, we'd got the little bottles of kitten with the little teats, and we was trying to feed these babies. Oh, it was hard. They're not easy. They don't just suckle and that's it. No, no, no. So, yeah, we did our best to get some milk inside them, but you've got to be careful, because if you do it, you know, it can go down into their lungs, you know. So you have to be really careful. So, but yeah, we did what we could. And then after 10 hours, she just waltzed in. She just came on in. She didn't even go straight to the kittens then. No, no, she went straight to the food, ate her fill, and then flopped down and didn't even go into the kittens at that point. And so we had to literally put a kitten on the floor so that it got her attention, and instinct when the kitten was crying, got her instincts going. So we then lifted her into with the kittens. But oh my goodness, it was scary. I've never known a mummy cat that hasn't been as maternal. She started off being a really good mama. But anyway, she's done it again. She did it again tonight. So Megan got all ready with the bottles and everything after she was gone 5 hours again, 5 hours. And but I was just about to have to go over there and cancel this and go over there and help her again with trying to feed the kittens. But in she walks again, you know. So I've never known a cat like it. I think it's because she was a stray. And, you know, she's just not got the maternal instinct. So we just need to get them past, you know, they're only 17 days old. So they are not at all going to survive, really. I mean, we would do our best to keep them alive, but it's very difficult. But, yeah, so thank you to all the prayers that everybody sent out for that mama cat to come home. It was a scary thing. So anyway, so air signs now. So this is 37. So Aquarius. Right. My daughter's pulling her hair out. She really is. Bless her. It's hard. It's very hard. So, okay. So I'm just recording it for my son-in-law. He's an Aquarius. So this is for you, Craig, and for any Aquarian out there. So this is the 20th through to the 26th of April. I've got a Binksy cat here who was a bit feral at one point, and now she's a loving cat. So I don't know if I can put her. You can see her. Can you see her there? This is Binks. Binksy Boo. Binksy Boo. Okay, let's do this. So concentrating on Aquarians now. 20th to the 26th. Okay, so we've got money coming in. This is a nice bit of money, a nice financial boost. There does seem to be a bit of frustration though as well. And because I feel as if, you know, no matter how much money comes in, there's always that extra bill that comes in. There's always that, oh, but now we've got to pay out on that. You know, so it's like always chasing, and it's hard work, Aquarius, it's hard work. But with the chasing of money, this is going to keep coming in. So understand that the flow of energy coming in, just keep visualizing it, keep doing it. Okay, no matter how much it's frustrating you, it is better that it's at least coming in. Okay. Know that you're doing the best that you can. We've got the 10 of Cups, which is happy with yourself. You know who you are. You know what sort of person you are. You know what your what your principles are, what your boundaries are. You know this, and so you are a good person, okay? To do with the house, there seems to be a lot linked with your home, a lot of things that you're wanting to change or do to your home to make it a better home for yourself, for your family, or for yourself, whatever your circumstances are. Because I'm not just reading for one person, I'm reading for Aquarians. So, but it does look like you're very much needing to talk to your inner child and say, you know, you're a good person. You know, you can't do more than your best. Okay, and that's how it is. You can't do more than your best, and you're doing that already. It's like I feel as if you're having to toughen up your emotions, toughen up your it's like your strength of character. You're having to toughen that up. You're having to kind of say to yourself, you know, that you don't want to speak badly of yourself. You don't want to beat yourself up, okay? And I feel that's a message from the spirit world to say, you know, this is not the time to beat yourself up. This is the time to say you're doing the best you can, okay? You're doing the best you can. So anyway, that's the message for Aquarius. Okay. All right. So we're going to go on to Geminis now. Geminis 41 or 42, isn't it? It's 42 minutes in. Quick slurp of coffee. Right, so is everybody watching, going over and watching the radio stations? There's also another one where all the interviews and it's Gregg on the radio interviewing people, and all these different, so there's Dolores Cannon, and there's all sorts of wonderful speakers there. So there's not just radio, it's all sorts there. So definitely worth watching. You can watch it on YouTube now, on In5D YouTube channel. You can also go to in5d.com as well, and it's all on there too. So yeah, thank you for everybody who's sharing these things, and again, appreciate you very much. So this is Gemini now. Right, so just recently, Geminis, you have been absolutely certain about where you're going, okay, at the moment, what it is your goals are, what you're setting yourself to do. I can feel this kind of inner, it's like a boost of adrenaline, if you like, as to, you know, where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing, and how fast you're going to get there. So this is obviously this is a project. This could be a little business, or this could be, you know, going up levels at work, okay? But whether it's this project or whether it's a financial thing, you know, you're determined, okay? You're determined to achieve so much more than you ever have, and that will happen. They're talking about stepping onto new ground as well. So I feel that I'm being careful about, you know, the way I go about this. So you're wanting to do things to the best of your ability. I can see that you are going to be either training or researching and looking at exactly how you get from the point you are to where you want to be. Okay, so, but once you've got that knowledge, don't just leave it at that. Make sure that you follow through with that fire energy, follow through with that kind of like, I'm going to get this done. So it's like whenever you're doing a reading for somebody and somebody says, will I do well? Will I do well at my business? And there's no wands, there's no fire. The answer to that is no, because you haven't got enough fire. Okay, because you need fire to complete things. And so they're saying you've got some very good ideas about the projects. You are fired up, but they're saying push it further. Okay. All right. You've got your spirit guides and everybody all around you. They are excited. You've got the Magician card, and you've also got the Temperance. So I know that this is not your only job or your only project. You know, you've got a lot of other things, a lot of other people who are depending on you. But this is something that you will feel really good about if you get to that completion line. There you go. We've got another wand. That's what I was looking for, that other wand. So the Two of Wands is about planning and achieving. Okay, so you are capable and you will do it. So I can see that about you, Geminis. Well done. It's going to be really good. Okay, so that's what I get for Geminis. Okay, so Libra. God, this is so difficult to get. Okay, so we've got Libra now. So what is the timestamp? 46:46. Okay, so Libras, this is for my forever love. This is Gregg Prescott. This is for you, my love. He is a triple Libra, and this is also for myself because I've got Libra rising. So make sure you do check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. You should be looking at all three. Okay, so if you don't know what your sun, moon, and rising is, you can go on Google and ask and just say, if I was born this place at this time, this location, what is my sun, moon, and rising? And it will give you that. So it's a good idea to find that out. But we'll see what is happening with Libras this week. So this is the 20th through to the 26th of April. Okay, so this week it's about boundaries. Okay, that's going to be the main focus. It's about boundaries and letting go. Sometimes we have to let go of things that we feel we're dependent on. We feel that we can't do without. But sometimes the universe says, we want to challenge you on that. We want to make sure that you are going in the direction that you should be going in. Okay, the one that is the most successful for you. And so I feel it's about, you know, when they, I mean, we've done it before in group before, become a human pendulum. So if anybody's never done this before, have a go. So what you're doing is you're sitting forward. So your back's not leaning against any chair sides, any arms of chairs or the back. You're just leaning, and then ask a question and ask, you know, your guides to either sway from side to side or back and forth. Okay, and your guides will then give you the answers, because there is a direction that they have got their eye on you going. They want you to go in this direction, or because you've asked for it. Not just because you've said, I want security, I want this and I want that. And the universe is saying, okay, we're going to get that for you. But you've got to listen. When we are saying no to this, or we're blocking you there, you've got to look over there, because that's the direction that we're trying to take you. And so that's where they are going. But there is success there, the Six of Wands, achievement, success. I've done it. Okay, so you will get the public acclaim that you deserve. Okay, you will get that. There is somebody who's got a sting in their tail, and there is I feel as if that has been successfully released. Gregg and I, every now and again, we have to realize that sometimes there is negative energy coming at us, and sometimes we have to do it's like a cleansing and a banishing, okay, of negativity. So we have sent energy back to the sender of negative. So, you know, there are people sometimes who send negativity out, and we've had to put that mirror around and push it out, send it back to them with a mirror. They're doing it to themselves, remember. So that's what we had to do. Okay, so I suggest that most people have a go at doing that. It's basically visualize yourself in a bubble. That bubble cuts away any attachments or entities that shouldn't be there, draining from you, and then put mirrors. If you think of a 1970s glitter ball, think about that, and then put that up and get it to sparkle. Okay, and negativity will go back to whoever's sending it. So yeah, so I feel as if that's what they're talking about with that. But if any other Libras are thinking, what could this be for them? I'm going to say there's been success over somebody who has been feeling very oppressed by you, who's been feeling as though your energy is affecting them in some way and they don't like it. So it's like a jealousy issue or an insecurity issue. Okay, and that they've said that you've successfully made this right. Okay, it's been all done and dusted. It's good. Okay, so that's what I've got for Libras, and that's what we got for the air signs. So I've just done the fire signs. So we've already done Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, and we've done air, Gemini's, sorry, we've done Aquarius, Geminis and Libras. So we've still got the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancerians, and also the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we've still got that. So we're halfway through. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the chat and see what everybody's up to in the chat. All right. So where did we get to? Ah, so Greg's here, my darling's here. You got it there. Oh, I'm still recording. So you was able to listen to it as well, darling. That's good. And now the PsychicAlly says, I have not said that. Well, I'm going back up to the chat to see where we started here. Wow, you've been chatting a lot in the chat. I'm going right back up. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry. Way back. Wait, I can't believe how much you've been chatting, everybody. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I love you chatting to everybody. That's where we got the iglo for Vera. Okay, so so Paula, we pulled some cards for Paula, didn't we? Here we get to. So Vera. So yes, I'm holding in the anger I feel I want to project to those that have been a menace to us. They don't deserve me losing my temper. They don't, because they don't take it seriously. So it's a good thing what you're doing. So Laurie, I love a card if you have time. Okay, let me do that for you. Laurie, I'll just take a sip of coffee. Okay. A message for Laurie, please. Okay, so they're saying that you've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of going within yourself. I don't know if you've been feeling a bit sad recently, but I feel that it could be sadness or it could be delving deep. Okay, that could still come up the same. They're talking about standing up for yourself. And you know, when you're going through, well, if they say this, I'm going to say that. And if they do this, I'm going to do that. So I feel as if you've been going over things over and over and over. Okay. There is somebody who you've either fallen out with or you no longer talk to, and you don't know if they're going to come back and ask you why you're not talking to them. But you know, it's you don't have this. There's nothing that says you have to talk to another person. Okay, it's up to you. All right, it is up to you. There's going to be a sudden change that's going to be happening in your life, Laurie, and I feel this is to do with a boost of love, a boost of an overflowing of emotions. And I can see there being lots of laughter, lots of fun, and somebody who's on your wavelength, who's going to get on really well with you. Now, this person could be somebody new, or it could be somebody you already know. I don't know. They're not telling me which. All I know is this person comes in like a breath of fresh air for you. And I can see at the moment we've got the Hanged Man, which is everything is a bit up in the air in your life. Things will clear. We've got the 4. We've got 3 4s here. Now, 4s are stability. Okay. 4s are stability. So making things sturdy, making things right. So you are putting your life back together, and you're doing it in a very firm way. Okay, so it's firm foundations is what you're doing at the moment in your life. So there you go. I hope that helped. Deserve is more like they aren't worthy of me. Losing my temper. Yes. Will Miss Sally do more questions? I'm still working through. She'll check the chat after the fire signs. Yeah, thank you, Vera. Yeah, the background, the judgmental person would light up everything. Yeah. So, oh, here's my love, my darling. So Lorraine says, question, how will my consultation with the surgeon go? Let's have a look. Okay, is your surgeon a female? I don't know. I've got the it's like, so this is, I don't know if it's to do with an area of your body that is linking to feminine energies. I don't know, but you might understand why the Empress has come up. That could either be that it's a female surgeon or a female person that you're going to see. Okay, sometimes it's not. We don't get to see the actual surgeon sometimes here in the UK. We end up getting to see somebody linked to them, so it could be that. But the 7 of Pentacles indicates it's like a gamble. So and had to deal with things. So I feel that they're trying to cover themselves either way. That's what it feels like, trying to cover themselves either way. They've dealt with as much as they can. Okay, they've dealt with as much as they can. And I feel that they are satisfied with how things have gone. It's what I'm hearing them say, satisfied with how things have gone. They may have to come back and look at it again if there are any obstacles later. Okay, so that's how they're showing it to me. So yeah, I wish you all the best of luck, Lorraine. So Ali's so very gracious with the touchy subjects. I'm trying. I try. So yeah, could you add me to the healing list, please? Health has been pretty bad. Of course I will. Actually, you are there. Lorraine, you are there. You're on there. So, yeah, if anybody else needs to be added to the healing, please just let me know, okay? There you go, Lisa. Thank you so much, Ellie. Right on. Good. I'm so pleased. Hello, Savannah. Hello. Hope you are well. I wrote a test for a job last week. Am I going to pass the test to get that job? Okay, let's have a look. It's a yes. This Eight of Wands is like fast forward. Okay, it's going fast forward. It's nothing stopping you. Go, go, go. So there is no reason why you wouldn't. And that is another yes card. The Ten of Cups is another yes card. I would be very, very surprised if you didn't get it. I'd be very surprised. So yeah, that's what they say. So, Maria, when I read your question, I heard two, but keep in mind predictions can change. So maybe one child and a fur baby. Sometimes you get a fur baby when having a child isn't possible. Oh. So Sarah said, I wanted twins. Careful what you wish for. I actually wanted twins. I think Megan was a twin because I did lose one with Megan. I don't like animals. Sorry, so no fur babies for me. I only want biological kids. Oh, it's a shame you don't like animals. They're very spiritual. I always worry if you don't like animals. They're so spiritual. There's so much you can learn from animals. Oh, Paula, that's my pleasure, darling, my pleasure. Sarah, I got pregnant when I was 37. Okay. Oh, thank you, Dawn, for putting that there. So if anybody does want a reading, you are welcome to go to PsychicAlly.net and grab a reading. So yeah, she'd have twins, didn't you? Oh, everyone's chatting with each other. That's lovely. So nice. So nice. Okay. Oh. I'm just waiting to see if there's anything that people are asking me. So I'm going through. Okay, I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go back to the chat, to the readings again. Okay, and we're going to do the water signs now. So it is Scorpio. Why is that not coming up with Scorpio? What have I not done? No, it's not that. Perhaps I need to go back to the chat. I need to take that off. And then I need to go back to the thing and press that. Yes, then it works. Then it works. Okay. So okay, so Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios. What is the timestamp? 0104. Okay. So Scorpios, this is for my daughter Rhiannon, who's a Scorpio, and all the other Scorpios out there. This is the 20th through to the 26th of April, 2026. It's 2026, 20th to the 26th, 2026 to 2026. Well, you just noticed that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to tune in now to Scorpios. Okay, so we've got the wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are definitely moving. Okay, they are moving forward. There are lots of things that you have been wanting. You've pushed things out there. You've pushed your wishes out there. You've done all your affirmations. So you're just waiting for things to start to come back into your world now. The balance is there. So this is good. There has been recently a better balance of your dreams and wishes, that things are, you can see movement in your life for the better. We've got the more able to plan, more able to see forward. Okay. Spirit is saying, be careful not to spend the extra money that comes in. Sometimes the extra money is just for peace of mind, for putting to one side, for not to spend. Oh, good, we've got extra, let's spend. So I feel as if they're asking you to be sensible and to plan out things in order to have peace of mind. Yeah, they just keep saying the same thing to me. They're talking about boundaries, yeah, having boundaries and making sure that you are, you know, doing the best that you can to do with planning. Okay, so there is somebody who it feels as if they're letting you down. It's like there's a plan, and then they go back on that plan, and then they, you know, it's back and forth and back and forth, and you never quite know whether you can trust that person or not, or whether things are going to start to change. Okay, so you gear yourself up for either an argument, or you gear yourself up for a disagreement with this person, and you no longer feel as if you can just let your guard down and just be happy to be in their company. So you find that your bubbliness is not as bubbly around this particular person. They are talking about feeling that sometimes we have to make ourselves as happy as possible. Okay, sometimes we have to say the happiness doesn't come from somebody else; it has to come from inner you. And I can see that you are finding that in now, you know, that's happening now. Okay, it was a problem in the past, but now you're now kind of not needing to always be around other people to feel happy. You can have that balanced feeling just by being yourself. They're talking about 2 ways to go forward with a business plan or a business idea, and you've been fighting with this, fighting to see which way you're going to go with it. Spirit are going to help you. They're going to shine a light on the best way possible for you to go forward. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Just become a Patreon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. I will send you last month's channeled message and all the details of that. I'll send that over to you. So thank you, Lorraine. That's wonderful. So going to Pisces now. Okay. So Pisces, the 20th through to the 26th of April. Okay, so this is for me and my mama and all you Pisces. Okay, so there's a feeling of onwards and upwards with you. Okay, I can see that you have lifted yourself higher than you thought you could. Okay, and this is all to do with your the levels of belief that you have in your abilities. So they're talking to you now. Your spirit guides are talking to you, saying you've been trying to have your boundaries, but when it comes to your abilities, try and visualize the fact that you have no boundaries. Visualize that you can get further without having to set yourself these limits. Your spirit guides, your loved ones and helpers, they don't want to limit that. They want you to totally believe in yourself, totally understand that you are your own battery. All you need to do is to keep believing in yourself and keep focusing on where you want to be. And that usually means keep pushing yourself just past your safety zone, just past your restrictions. Okay, so if you feel, you know, that you don't think that you're able to do something, try it first before you say no. Try it and see that, you know, there are some limitations, because they're saying there won't be. Okay, they're talking about study, learning, education or teaching. They're talking about being more outspoken or getting your voice heard outside of your boundaries. It isn't time to close yourself off. It's time to open up. It's time to shine your spirituality and your personality, getting all of that out there and helping other people to maybe to expand their knowledge. So this goes for all the teachers out there. This goes for all the people who are learning. They're saying that, you know, there's no limitations. All the limitations is your belief that you can or you can't do something, because either way, that is true. If you feel you can't, then you can't. But if you feel you can, then you will. You see, so I know that sounds very simplistic, but this is what they're saying to you. Keep moving forward. You never know how far you're going to go. All right, so, but now's the time. Now's the time. So there you go. That's what I get for Pisces. Okay. Right. So we're now going to go with Cancerians. 01 12 49. 331. 331. I'm trying to work out how long I've got to take off that. I didn't do a timestamp for Pisces, unfortunately. Never mind, I'll have to go back and have a look. So this is for Cancerians, okay? So this is Cancerians, the 20th through to 26th of April, 2026. This is my daughter that has these stray cats. So this is for you, Meggie. You're doing a marvellous job keeping those babies alive. Doing a marvellous job. That mummy cat is being a going out and leaving the babies for 10 hours, and it's not good. It's not good. So anyway, let's have a little look and see what this next week's going to be like. Hopefully it'll be easier for Meggie, but this is for all the Cancerians out there as well. All right. So to do with your home, okay? They're talking about your home, and they're talking about energy. They're talking about money and finances and getting things done. So I don't know if there's some odd jobs that you're wanting to get done and sorted out, but I can feel that you're kind of wanting to push that and make that happen. There's also earnings as well that could be good. They're talking about, would it be a surprise if we had the Empress, which is to do with mothering, nurturing, and that? I mean, you can't make this up, can you? And it's the home card, okay, as well. So you've got the Hermit. So she is really a full-time job for you, darling. It really is. So I feel that they're talking about, because we've got the working from home card as well. So this is like working, isn't it? You're having to be on call for these babies. So for anybody else, for all the other Cancerians out there, I would say that there's decisions about being self-employed, working from home, supporting a mother, or supporting somebody who is linked around children. Okay, so there's all of those decisions. It can be working maybe with children, okay, as well. I can see that you are seeing very clearly where you want to be, or what you want now for the future. This is going to be very much clearer than it has been. I can see a lack of energy or a tiredness around you next week. And there's also a need to plan ahead, plan something or do something that is going to give you some relief or some help. Okay, so I see this. They are talking about looking ahead and not looking back. Okay, they're talking about that. I can also see that, yeah, there's something to do with abroad or overseas. So I don't know if you are planning an overseas or abroad holiday, but this would make sense with putting money by or saving money linking to that holiday or that break, okay, and the plans linked with it. If you're not thinking of abroad, then this can be linking around the summer and wanting to do more with your time and energy in the summer and saving money for that. So there you go. That's what I see for our Cancerians. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the chat. Let's see where we are. Where did we get to? Right, where are we? I'm going back up the chat here. There's some new people coming into the chat. Lovely. Okay, so I'm trying to determine who is chatting and wanting to talk to me, or they're chatting amongst themselves, which is wonderful. So that's why I'm, yeah. So Gregg says it's streaming on In5D Radio on X and Rumble as well. So these are wonderful spiritual energy songs. They've got spiritual words to these songs. They're all different genres. Mum played one and it was rock, hard metal rock. And she was like, oh, I don't like this, Sally. I don't like this. I was like, it's not all like that, Mum. There are other ones there, you know. There's so yeah, trying to explain to Mum. I have been loving the radio station. Play it when I'm working in my art room to help heal. Honestly, I go to sleep with it on, and great to have in the background. And also, you know, if you're doing any videos or anything like that, video creations, and you're on YouTube, you know, there's no copyright to it. All right, you can just play it. So it's absolutely fine. Although there is some adverts in there, unfortunately, but you know, still, it's still good. Oh, that's lovely. They are expensive. Low cost to spay or neuter in the city requires 250 deposit. Oh my God. I have 2 cats, not to mention food, flea, meds, and what happens if they get sick. All of that needs to be considered. That's true. Yeah. So Gemini, hello. How are you doing, Gemini Moon? Yes, have been enjoying In5D new stream. That's lovely. Speaking of neighbours, mine just fed all the strays and now they're breeding and multiplying. To me, that's irresponsible. I am trying to tame the ones I can so that if I can get them fixed or meds. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? So Gregg said, and now the sign that Ali says we've all been waiting for. Yeah, Gregg, you're hilarious. He's a one, isn't he? I love the radio. Sadly, I can only hype 3 videos weekly, so I will hype tomorrow at the start of my next week. Thank you very much, Savannah. I'm going to put you on the list for that. So that is good. It's very good. Thank you. Let me put you down for that, because that's worth its weight in gold, Savannah, hyping the videos. Although why does it not come up all the time, your ability to hype? Because I don't always see it on my things. Otherwise, I'd be doing it as well. So sadly surrounded by jealousy and backstabbers. Oh, that's not good, is it? I'm constantly adding new material and music for all 3 stations. It's working really hard, guys, as well. I'm only allowed 3. Oh, we've done that. Yeah. So just one question. I wrote a test last week. Will I pass? I've answered that. Yeah, I did answer that earlier. Yeah. There will be 2 other interviews asked, will I get the job? I'm real desperate. 2 interviews after that. So it's a 2-tier one. Okay, so should get through the other 2 interviews. That's building up something of importance. Okay. But there is emotional isolation. So I can see there being it being hard work. Okay, it being hard work. That's what I'm seeing. I definitely see, because you asked if you would pass that test. That test was very positive cards. So yes, I'd be very surprised if you didn't get through there, because they were very good cards. We're asking this question, will I get the job? We got the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about building of a building of your business or building of money. 3 of Pentacles is a positive card. Okay, but I also got an emotional kind of like anxiety. Okay, but that could be that you're anxious about wanting the job. Okay, so that could be what that means. The King of Swords is about having a tough shell. So I'm not 100% sure about the definite getting the job with those other cards. So I don't know. I'm so sorry. I wish I could be more 100% about these things. But the test was good. Yeah. They are telling me, though, that there is a perfect job coming for you. So this job is coming. It could be that job or another job. I could definitely see the perfect job. You've already been putting out there exactly the type of job that you want, the type of pay that you want, and the hours that you want to work. They've already told me that they've got all of that in mind, and it will be so if this job doesn't come up a yes, it means that the job wasn't right for you. Okay, that's how it means. Even if you think it is, it could be that the people working there are arseholes and you would hate it. Okay, so make sure when you ask about a job, make sure that you enjoy it and you enjoy working with the people there as well. So make sure you ask that too. So hi there. Sorry, it was on another live when you all started. Thank you for sharing and being so generous. Oh, thank you, my darling, for that. Savannah, yes, you will get one of those jobs. There you go. That's good. That's really good. Thank you, Ali. My pleasure. Ali is rocking. Please send a loving healing. Thank you, darling. I'm just about to take some pain relief now. Yay, I just saw you come up with that. So thank you for that, Lorraine. We do have a Patreon meeting coming up the last Thursday of the month. So when would that be? It's Thursday of the month. When is that? This Thursday, isn't it? I think. It is the 30th, actually. Yeah, so it's the 30th, the last Thursday. So, and then you're also invited to Gregg's as well. So mine starts at 9 p.m. UK time. So yeah. So it'd be lovely to see you there. We practice readings. Everyone gets a reading, gives a reading if they want to. It's really lovely. Hi, Julianne. Good to see you, Julianne. Oh my God, there is no way for me to go down since I am at the bottom already. Oh, keep thinking above everything else. Okay, I promise to donate once I get this job. You don't need to donate anything, darling. It's absolutely fine. There will be interviews after and long background check. You see me getting this job, please. I pulled the cards. Sending healing to all and big love for Ali and Gregg. Oh, thank you. Hello, little cupcake puppies. I'm on a roll catching all of your lives lately. But it's lovely to see you. It's so lovely. Mel D. Hello, Mel D. She's liked the live. So let me add you on here. Thank you, Mel D. 89. You are 89. Not age. Can you please tell me if it is a bad idea to move home? Let's have a look. Is it a good idea for Jennifer to move home at the moment? At this time in her life? Battles. Okay, they're giving me battles with money. Okay, giving me battles with money, which is causing anger, stress, and they're saying moving will make you feel better, make things better. So now we've got to interpret these cards. So if at this moment in time you're going through battles in the home that you're in now, are you battling at the moment with trying to get money together? Okay, are you battling? Is there anger or frustration around you now? If the answer to that is yes, then it's a move. Okay, move will make things better. If everything is calm where you are, then the answer is no, do not move. I know that is complicated, but it's the way those cards have come out. Okay. There's two ways of reading those, and the only two ways of me looking at those is what I've just said. So where's my pain leaf? So I need to and see whether you've answered me, Jennifer, so that I can help you. Yeah, just message me. I'm going to wait for your message so that I can confirm what that is. You can see, is that Tinky? that my tea? Here she is. Is my Tinky. I've missed my Tink. She's had to stay at my mum's house because of I was looking after the stray cat. So, yeah. So, bless her. We've missed each other, haven't we, Tinky? We have, darling, haven't we? Don't show your bottom, no, darling. That's it. Good girl, don't show your bottom. We don't be doing that. It's not ladylike. It's not ladylike. 3 a.m. It is Tinky Tinky Winky. She lovely. She lovely. So has Jennifer answered? So Jennifer hasn't answered, so unless I'm not there. Yeah, I'm there. So Jennifer hasn't answered. Oh, I'll have to leave it at that then, Jennifer. So when you read this, you'll know. Yeah, I think I explained it the best way possible. Just need to heat up my coffee. It got a bit cold, but I can't stand cold coffee. Does anybody else like cold iced coffee or iced tea? No, that sounds disgustingly horrible. Would you like a licky, licky, licky loo? A licky loo? Would you? Can I just give my cat a little treat? Here we are, look, here you go. Here you are, love. Okay. Bear with me a minute, everybody. I'm just giving the cat a little treat. Otherwise she'll sit there and I won't be able to read anything. Yeah, baby. Come down here. It's a good girl. Good girl. I've missed her. I've missed my Tinky. Right, where were we? You love hot. I do. I literally drink it straight from hot. Yeah, me too. I do. Okay. Right, let's go back to where were we? It's lovely to see new and old familiar faces. It's really lovely. So Mel D, yeah, but that's it. Okay, so we're back up to nice to see some new and familiar faces. I left for a moment, but I'm back. Behind on the video listening to Pisces, my moon. Oh, thank you for that, darling. 7 watching 77 minutes ago, 777. Yeah. So Savannah, no, I'm Cancer and I am so mothering. I am not even a mother. Oh, well, there's more to being a mother than actually being a mother. Being a mothering person, I've always been that, even before I had my babies. Always liked to make sure everybody was all right. Okay, supporting fits the job that I had tested for. Well, there you go. Just booked a reading as well. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Thank you so much. Oh, Greg, I particularly was touched by the song about your daughter. He's got some beautiful, absolutely beautiful songs on there. Yeah, so amazed by his talent. He's really, really clever. Yeah. So we're going to go back into that and we're going to do the last now. We're going to do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so here we go. Taurus. So Taurus is 0, 1, 35. 0, 1, 35. Okay. What do they want to tell Taurus? Here we go. Okay, so going to be lots of spiritual moments, they're saying. So it's like you'll be, it will just be a normal kind of like earthly day, doing things that you know, like the jobs that you have to do that are boring, but you have to do them. And then all of a sudden there'll be a spiritual moment. There'll be a happening where it's like that spiritual lesson that you end up learning on an everyday kind of like experience. So look out for those, because spirit they're in a habit of learning, of teaching at the moment, in the most obscure ways. So but it's really, really special when it happens. They're talking about being outspoken, and I feel that you're in need of speaking about how you feel, okay? Your spiritual self, you know, your spiritual opinion. You know, lots of people, they're quick to kind of hide away the spiritual side of you. And sometimes it's there's a need for people to just speak their truth, whatever their truth is. Because it's like it's a case of you know, when it's a lesson, there's a lessons being learned all the time. We drop I don't know, a little spiritual message to, I don't know, somebody who's doing our shopping, you know, packing our shopping away, or you know, at you know, cashiers and things like that. And somebody will say something, and you might say something that's got a spiritual feel to it, or you know, they might be kind of judging somebody, and you might gently say, we don't know what that person's path's been, you know. So you're basically just giving them a nudge onto the more spiritual way of life, okay? Just doing that. Okay, so I do feel that this is going to be one of those kind of spiritual enlightening modes, okay, especially this week. That's what they're saying. I can see you diving down deep when it comes to knowledge, trying to find out more information about certain topics. I can see that sometimes you are having kind of wobbles or doubts about certain things. Spirit are asking you to go within yourself and to see what it feels like in your heart. What does it feel like? What sits right with you? Okay, when you ask yourself certain questions, what does it feel like? And I feel that's a message for anybody, really, not just Taurians. You're going to be shining brightly, okay? So there's going to be lots of people who are going to want to speak to you, lots of people who are going to want to be around you, okay, this next week. It's like you've got this kind of beacon that is shining out. I can see that you will end up getting exactly what you've asked for, and this is in a spiritual way. So it's like receiving, I don't know, receiving, you know, that confirmation that you've been hoping for, you know, like Savannah, it's like that job. So it's like, I've been wanting that job, am I going to get it? It's like, yes, confirmation is there. It is time for you to shine. Look at this, and then I turn over the sun. So they tell me things spiritually, they channel it through, and then I turn over the exact card that represents what I'm getting. So I love how on par my guides are at the moment. They're amazing. So yeah, there's going to be definitely something to celebrate this week. I can see a big yes if you've been worried about something and asking if it's going to clear, or if you're going to get what it is that you want? The answer is yes. Okay, a lot is changing and going in your favor, okay, this week, Taurians. So it's all good. Okay, it's all good. Hang on in there, okay? You've been waiting a while for this to come around, to be on your side. Okay, it's good. All right, so that's what I see for Taurus. We're going to go with Virgos now. 01 40 30. Virgos. I'm tuning into Virgos now. Okay, somebody around you has been, you can feel the anger burning up, okay, inside them. You can feel it kind of like bubbling, and you're kind of looking at them thinking, I don't want to be around you when that kind of blows, so I'm going to back away, or I'm just going to not be around you as much as I have been, because it really feels very, it's like, how can I put it? You know, when you're having to walk really carefully around them, you're having to watch what you say, how you say things. Okay, they're really difficult. So this person, so for some of you, it might even be you that you'll find that other people don't know how to behave around you at the moment. You know, are you being a little bit touchy? So for some people, it will be others, and for some of you, it will be you. They are saying that this is because so much has changed in such a short time, and you're trying to find that balance, okay? And this other person that maybe experienced things the same as you is not handling things as well as you are, okay? But this balance is needed, okay, to try and understand. If you are feeling blocked, if you are feeling whichever way you are going forward, there seems to be another problem, another obstacle, something that hasn't gone right again. It's like the universe is trying to tell you that that's not the way forward, that you're needing to go into a different way, or handle things differently, or maybe back away and stop trying to move at all. Just stay still. Just try and make the best of the situation you're in right now, because the universe is trying to tell you something if you're feeling all of these blockages. There is going to be a really good idea that's going to come to you, like a download, okay? And that's going to be right at the end of this week. This idea is going to come to you, and it's going to be to do with a financial it's security. Security is coming. But it's going to come with an idea that you're going to then have to implement in your life. Okay, and you're needing to do it with love energy in your heart, and not with anger, hurt, or pain. Now, if you can only, if you want to change anything in your life, if you're going to do it with hurt, pain, anger, frustration, or anything on those low level vibrations, don't bother. Don't bother trying. Wait until you get yourself balanced again, and then try. Okay, if you want to move forward, or you want to do anything that you want to have the best results at, get yourself in that higher vibrational energy first. Okay, it's really important, but it will come good. We do have the 10 of Cups, which is a very good outcome, and you will find the way forward. Okay, the 4 of Wands is going forward, it's up a level, and you are going to achieve what it is that you want, but you've got to get on that right frequency first. Okay, so timing is the key. All right, the right timing. Capricorns, so 01 44 44. Right, so this is for you, Capricorns. Okay, so get ready for there to be a surprise person coming forward, okay, in your life, somebody that you haven't seen or been in contact with for a period of time. This person is coming back in, getting in touch with you. I can see that there is an energy of, I know this person might not be right for me, but I'm wanting to get in touch, or I'm wanting to reach out to them. I can see that this is a complex situation, and you know, you're maybe upsetting somebody in the process, which you don't want to do. I can see a female around who is very nurturing and loving. I don't know who this female is to you, but I can see that this female is playing some part in this very tricky situation linked with an ex. Now, this can be an ex partner, or it can be somebody who, family-wise, you've been estranged from, or a friend that you've been estranged from. But this person from the past is coming back. It's linking around a motherhood, or a child. Okay, they are talking about making some plans and seeing how things are going. I can see that things will start off with a low vibration and they will be much better later. They are talking about being let down or having fear of being let down. So, you know, when you are hoping for the best and hoping that everything's going to be fine, and then you get that down feeling of, oh no, you know, I wish that didn't happen, or, you know, I'm worried about this because. So, you know, but that's just fear. Okay, that's not actually reality. That's just fear. So sometimes we have to just sometimes try things out and see how they go. All right. I can see somebody with a sharp tongue who is trying to protect you and trying to stop you from doing something that might hurt you. So there you go. That's what I get for Capricorns. And that's all of the signs so far. So I'm going to go back into the chat just to see how everybody is. There we go. All right, let's go back. Where did we go to? Sorry, I'm just going back to the beginning where the chat was. Is anyone else getting ads popping up? This is really weird because there shouldn't be any ads popping up, but you're not the only person to say that, Sarah. So it's weird. Even it surprises Gregg as well. Perhaps that's a new thing with doing a live stream. Don't know. It's a big job. I'm picturing that I am working there. It is stressful and demanding job. I appreciate your time. If that job is meant to be yours, you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right, affirmation-wise, to get that job being yours. Yeah, some very good positive cards there were. So, yeah. Thank you for the opportunity to ask you for a card for Sun, Virgo, Moon. Okay. Okay, let's have a look and see a card for yourself. All right, so straight away you've got a very good card. You've got the Sun cards. Sun and the World are two of the best cards in the deck. Okay, the Sun is happiness. It means that things are going very well. I can see that you're working hard, or you're getting where you want to be in this world. Okay, that everything is moving in that right direction. They are indicating that money is coming towards you in a very nice and gentle way. Okay, and that you should be very proud of what you've already achieved. Okay, so look around you and say, I did this, you know, I'm proud of myself. Also, the Ten of Cups indicates that you have been working on yourself. You've been working on your own. It's a bit like your inner self, being happy with who you are, being happy. You know, I know who I am. I know what I'm about. I know that I wouldn't deliberately hurt anybody, and I'm trying to do the best I can to be the best person possible. So, yeah, that's what they're saying. So you've obviously done a lot of work on yourself. It's indicated that you are training, learning, or doing something new regarding jobs and work. It could even be your spiritual pathway, because we have the Magician card. We've also got the study card as well. So study, learning, teaching, okay, is going on around you. They are talking about some sort of legal or official documents, and there seems to be some good news, okay, with these documents. Things are going in your favor, okay, so this is good. Also, if you're moving or changing jobs or anything, that is also a very good card. Okay. Hi, Linda. Well, that sounds lovely. Do you feel refreshed? Did I miss Linda's message? There's Linda. I missed Linda's message. I'm so sorry, Linda. Hi, lovely. I just got in from going to get water and an afternoon, a lovely park, walking along the river and past. Very nice. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's nice, Linda. Yeah. Okay. So I just went to In5D Radio, and the hype button is there. I will hype it tomorrow. I wasn't able to do it now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Savannah. She wants to go to bed, but waiting for her mummy. Probably. Yeah, probably. She does like to sleep here. Bless her. So Lorena, I joined the second tier on Patreon. You're a good person and want to support. I appreciate you very much, Lorraine. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you. I only like iced coffee when I'm outside, and it's 35 plus and sunny, and without sugar, only cream. Okay, I don't think I've ever tried iced coffee, but I don't think I'd ever want to try it. It has been either be really hot or really cold for coffee, but tea is only British style with cream. Tea with cream. We don't drink tea with cream, or very rare. It's only coffee with cream. But yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting. Although some people have full cream milk, which is quite creamy. Oh, I'm so sorry. My dad's a cancer. Oh, I read that wrong. That was horrible then. My dad's a cancer and had to take my mum to ER today. Oh, hope your mum's okay, Sarah. We love clever men. We do. We do. We do. Maybe you have the same birthday. Wouldn't that be something? September the 8th. So hello. Hi, Ali. You look lovely. Hope all is well. I'm a bit nervous about how the end of the month will find me, but hanging in there. Let's have a little look for you. If you want me to, I'll just pick some cards. Let's have a look. End of the month. End of the month. I can definitely see the nerves. I can see the nerves here. I can hear somebody who can be a bit shouty or has got strong opinions. So I don't know if you know somebody who's very much, you can't really mess with them, all right? What they say goes, okay? That's how it is. I can see a new job or new money coming in for you. So, and I can see that you're in need of looking after yourself, and there is a character who does nag you if you don't. So it's like they do mother you, and are very good at nagging you to do what's right for yourself. Okay, but there's a lot of anxiety around. Okay, so they're asking you to try and lift that anxiety, because whatever you concentrate on will come to you. So if you're concentrating on what worries you, you're going to get more to worry about. Now that sounds crazy, but try and whenever that your mind wanders onto kind of fear, ping it back up again and say, the universe has got me, everything's sorted, it's all going to be fine, all going to be marvelous. Keep trying to do that. What's going on with my son? He's not answering my calls. Okay, let's have a little look. He's going through a lot of emotions at the moment. He's yeah, somebody's either let him go or he's had to let someone else go. He's feeling very sad. Yeah, someone's walked away from him. So he is not able to cope. I don't know if his father's still around, but there is somebody who is trying to be around him, who is a male character. I feel as if that's a friend who is really trying to help and trying to get him through that. But it does feel as if his world's gone completely nuts, real shake up, and he's just trying to deal with that at the moment. And yeah, but he will answer, but not just yet. So I hope that helped there. Close, almost birthday twins. One of my good friends is September the 8th. I tend to befriend Virgos. We get each other. Oh. So, hi, Sarah. Yes, the afternoon fight was lovely and refreshing. Marley just got a huge compliment from Mrs. Magic. She was on my lap, and Marley gave her some little kisses, and she started purring. Oh, that's lovely. So Sarah says, wishing you the best for the end of the month, hoping things will go smoothly. If you listen to astrologers, you might know that many of us have the protection of Jupiter helping us out. That's good. I don't know much about, I can do the astrology here, but I don't know much about the actual astrology. That's best, Linda. What a great way to punctuate the weekend. Yes. Oh, Marley, you're just a love magnet. Yeah. Oh. So here's a love magnet for those that are willing to see, which has been a huge challenge because there are a lot of people are fed lies about him by a certain person, that he's extremely aggressive, which is not true. No. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, darling. How are you? Good to see you here. Don't forget to like and share the video. Thank you, Sarah. I recently received an honest compliment that he has changed big time. That person didn't even realize he gave a compliment until I thanked him for the compliment. There you go. Oh, that's too bad that he has been misunderstood. At least they can admit his positive attributes, even if it's in a roundabout way. Yeah. You look beautiful. Your hair is getting. This is my natural hair. Yeah, I've been taking collagen. And so, yeah, my natural hair is getting there. Thank you for noticing. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Is Sally doing cards me, please? Okay, let's pick some for you. I'm going to have to go soon because it's 3:15 a.m. here. Mum will be up at 8. She will. Cards just flew out then. Oops. Yvonne. Any cards for Yvonne? Messages? You've been straddling 2 jobs at the moment, they're saying, or 2 big projects, because it's like, I don't know which one to give my attention to the most. You know, it's a complex, okay? It's a bit of a gamble, okay? They're talking about self-employment or being kind of independent working, or being able to be independent working, or working from home. So I don't know if you've been thinking of a job working from home or you actually do, but I do see that there is good energy around that. You have been more outspoken recently. They are, Spirit is saying that you have been talking to them recently clearer, and they now understand what it is that you want. So you might have explained it before, but you're explaining things a lot better now, because you've got the World card, which is things are, it's like everything is moving in the right pace, at the right energy for you to receive exactly what it is that you want. Chariot, moving quickly. It can also be to do with new cars, vehicles, or travel plans. So there you go. I told people that Marley would be aggressive to me. And okay, says Sarah, someone deliberately told people that Marley would be aggressive to me and him look bad. It's been difficult navigating between all the BS and lies that were spread around. Scream for the future. Oh, that's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Okay, so I am going to go now, but I've enjoyed hanging out with everybody. Thank you so much for all of the likes and shares and subscribing if you're new, and I appreciate all of you. So I will see you on Tuesday with Gregg, and we're going to be doing some Ask Us questions. So you're welcome to ask us some questions there. But lovely to see everybody, and keep smiling and keep supporting everybody. Don't forget that we do have a Facebook page if you're looking for love. It's called In5D Love Connections. But we've also got a friendship group as well there as well. It's In5D Community Members. In5D Community Members. So you are welcome to pop over there and carry on chatting and connecting with people. So, yeah, take care, everybody, and bye for now.